Hello, welcome back to my studio. My name's Catherine and today we're going to paint a seascape. Just a very simple, quick, beginner-friendly seascape. I'm going to have a bit of foreground here and some waves. I'm just wetting the paper with clean water, and then I've got some Cobalt Blue and a bit of burnt Sienna. Makes a lovely grey. They're complementary colours, and we're just going to wipe some paint in. Just mixing the colours as I go. Now, because the paper is wet, you get some lovely movement of the pigment, and you don't really want to go back in and start stirring it up. Just take the, and we're just gradating, which means it's darker here and lighter here. This is where my darkest area is going to be. So we'll just start putting that in, but as it dries we can start coming back in there. So now we're going to take a bit there. Now I have got sort of a turquoisey colour, so I might put a bit in here, and maybe a bit. Might have a bit there. Down in the foreground we're going to have some rocks. Get a bit more paint going. But this is fine, this is all just settling, we've got time, you don't have to rush too much. So we can make a much darker if we put a lot more paint and less water. So that's what we'll do here. Just beginning to darken that a bit. I'm going to clean my brush and get a lighter wash for the foreground. That's way too much. See, so you just bring a bit of water in. And these are just going to be some waves going off into the distance. And my horizon's up here, so we want to remember that. And we don't want to forget this side of the page. So we'll wipe a bit of that's the horizon there, that side. I do want a bit of, don't want to touch that horizon because the paint will move up and bleed like it did just there, but that's okay. I'll just get rid of that little spot there. Okay, this is drying off all right. And it's going to be a little bit darker in here as well, maybe with a mix of green. A little bit of turquoisey colour there, a bit more there. Alright, now we can let this settle for a bit and maybe even dry it off. Just clean the edge. I've got a little bubble there, don't really want that. Okay, so I'm just going to pop off and dry this now, and then we'll come back. Okay, this is lovely and dry now. And we had a little bloom here, so what I'm going to do is I think, oh well, I could make that into a little island. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get a light grey wash, maybe a bit darker than that, and just put some sort of hill in, and this is still our horizon here. Just gently bleed that edge out, and I might soften this edge here. Get some slightly darker sort of clouds that might be carrying on here. A little bit more cobalt blue. Now we don't want to move the wash that's underneath too much, so you want to be a little bit careful. I do want a tiny bit of green in the sky though to echo the green down, the turquoise down here. Just the tiniest bit, and I'm putting in a little bit of brush mark for some sort of interest. I might take that a little further along here for clouds. And I'm just going to slightly soften this edge here, because I don't want that edge to be a sort of just a line. I do want some definition, but yeah, I want it to fit into the what's going on. I might just put a tiny bit more turquoise up in the sky so that we can actually see it. And that feeds into the turquoise here, so that's quite nice. Okay, I do want to darken this, so I might take some darker blue, which is a phthalo blue, and mix it with a bit of sort of burnt sienna. It does go a little bit greeny though, so that's the only thing to watch out for. And it's a very powerful colour, you only need a tiny bit. So it's sort of made a greeny colour, but I do quite like that. And I want to glaze this in here. And glazing is just very gently, very carefully wiping this colour over the colour that's underneath. So that we don't disturb it. And we want to just keep washing your brush out, less water, and just take that across there. So again, it sort of gradates back this way. Now we've got a bit of a hard line happening here. So I'll get a bit more of the cobalt turquoise. Maybe a little bit more of this phthalo blue. It is dark though. I just picked up some burnt sienna on my brush and fed that in. And then just, I don't want to go too dark here. And I do want to soften some edges, but I want to let the paint do what the paint wants to do. I don't want to always be in control of it. This is lighter though, this is the beach, so we do want that lighter. So now I'm going to make a darker mix. I want a bit of burnt umber, which is an earth colour, and I want to mix that with my Cobalt Blue. It won't go really, really dark, but it will go quite dark. It'll go darker than what we've got going on here. And I want to put some sort of feeling that the rock is here. And then it's going along the beach out that way. And then what I might do, I might just try, I don't normally flick with this brush, but I'm just going to give it a go. A little bit of flicking just for some beachy things. Maybe just gently. Now I do want this to be sort of waves, but I do need a little bit of definition. So I'm making a sort of a turquoisey colour, and I'm going to sort of do a wave shape or two. Like the water might just be sloshing about here, and that's sort of indicating that there's a little breaking wave here. Bit more of the phthalo blue and the turquoise mix. Make it a little darker here and a little darker here, as if the waves were coming round. Okay, so we're almost there. So 10-15 minutes if you have it. Why not just try a little seascape? Just bringing that sort of wave shape back in here again. Maybe a darker one behind. Bleeding off into here. Maybe a little darker here as well. Just soften that. And then I might just go back in with a little bit of Cobalt Blue here. You get so many different blues in the water that you can use all the blues that you have. Just darkening this area again as well, a bit more definition. Sweep that across a little bit. And there, we're almost there. I think this area here needs to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to get a little bit more of the grey and just glaze that in, just a little darker there. And maybe bring a bit of the blue up towards it. A little bit stronger colour. Felt a little bit pale, a little bit too washed out. Just blend them together a little bit. And then as they move out towards the light, we'll just ease them off. And there we are. I think that's pretty much done. A little bit brighter through here, a little bit warmer, a few dots. There, so we've got our little headland going on there. I think he's fine. We've got our clouds all behaving nicely. There we are. Okay, I'll dry this and then we'll just have a look when it's all dry. So here's the final painting. It's completely dry now, and I think it's got a good value structure. We've got some lights and some darks, we've got some warms and some cools, we've got some light paper still showing through. Our darkest darks are in here, but I think it gives that feeling of a beach and some stormy sky and being out at the coast. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much and happy painting.